YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Officer Hawk back here with another video. Sorry, I got to do Stan. Stan is pretty awesome. So let's talk about it. We're talking about the truths of being a gun owner, truths and tips of being a gun owner. Okay, we'll start off with saying this: the truth about being a gun owner is very dangerous. One, guns don't kill people; people kill people. So guns are very dangerous. A very dangerous hobby, but it's just like any other hobby: car hobby, ATV hobby, boat hobby, etc., etc. There's a lot of hobbies out here, a lot of things you can get into that are very dangerous. There's a lot of things you get into that's very safe. So before you get into this gun stuff, go get some type of training. A lot of training, not some. Get a lot of training. You got people that got freaking $100,000 gun collections with $5 worth of training. Do not be one of those people. People, please do not. So what I want to get into is tips because tips and truths. So what I see in the gun community, there's a lot of gun communities, 2A, whatever you want to call it, that I am in, Reddit, Facebook, etc., that are very, very toxic. Or if you don't got a dang defense, or if you ain't got a black ring ordinance, or if you ain't got a this, you ain't got a that, then you're not cool. You're not this, you're not that. Yeah, I would never have this in my life. Now I know there's just some no nos and there's just some truths in life. Especially when it comes to firearm stuff. I know I would never get a freaking high point gun, high point pistol, and carry that, or even I probably shoot one just to say I shot one, but I wouldn't go actually buy one myself and actually carry it. That's just a no no. There are certain AR brands, and Palmetto State is not one of those because I got a lot of Palmetto States. I love them. But there's a lot of AR. There are some AR brands that I would just not freaking get. Not to each his own. But what I have learned over the years, in my few years of being into guns, I grew up around them legally. My dad is a legal gun owner. Thanks, shout out to my father. He's one of the biggest reasons I'm into guns. Him and my cousin. So um, the thing I'm trying to get people to understand is there's a lot of negativity and a lot of false information in the gun community. If you don't got this on your guns, you don't got that, then you're not this, you're not that. That is bull crap. The first thing I tell people when people ask me, so it's two type of people that's entry into guns. You got people that never shot a gun and say, hey, what kind of gun should I go get? First of all, go shoot. You never shot one? No. Before you go buy a gun, go shoot one. There's a lot of gun ranges. You can go get a membership or you can go get a day pass, go with somebody that got their gun information, whatever. You can try out different guns for dirt cheap. Go do that. Then you got some people that, you got a couple guns, like, hey, what should I add to this gun? And my thing is, before you add anything, it's like a car. Before you start to go buy parts, you should at least, before you go start to go buy parts, go drive the car. And the car will tell you exactly what you should and should not get on it or what you think you should get. So same thing with guns, same with firearms. Before you start going to go buy, $500-600 optic and this, that, and the third, go and freaking shoot the freaking gun, and it'll tell you exactly what you need and don't need on it, and you'll figure out for your freaking self. For example, this gun right here, this is my Rock River Arms. So it's pretty much the same configuration as I got it from day one. It came different, with different stuff on it, but I added stuff to make it comfortable for me. I went through like 3 or 4 different foregrips before I got this one. I have humongous hands. So the Magpul, I love Magpul. I used to get the Magpul hand grip, pistol grip for all my rifles. Now I like this. This is I don't know exact brand, Ergo grip. I get these because they literally hug your hand. I got humongous and they feel so comfortable. They feel better than the Magpul. I still love Magpul. I'm not shy. I'm not, crapping on Magpul. Magpul is still amazing. But it took me years and years of shooting and going through trials and tribulation, T&E, to figure out exactly what I need for every, for a AR setup or any, things of that nature. Um, a lot of my guns in the past, I used to throw a lot of my pistols. I used to throw freaking whole grips on, which I love them because I got huge hands. This is a Glock 23, and it's swallowed, and I got a freaking X grip on it to give me extra hand space because my hands are freaking huge. What I do now is I don't even get like these are Talon grips, right? I don't get the actual Talon grip. I get the sheet and I cut it in half, and this thing feels way better. I done went through the rubber Talon grip, the granite, and the freaking Talon grip pros. This feels way much better. The gun do not move at all. Okay, but that took time. That took testing, evaluation. That took range trips. That took trial and tribulation. Um, my hands in the summertime, up in the Midwest, we get in the summertime. We get 80 to 90-degree days. Okay. I hate it sometimes. I hate it more than winter sometimes because it gets very humid. So when you get humid, I'm a big dude. I'm a big guy, as you can see, trying to grab for your gun from a concealed, trying to get a concealed from a concealed purchase. Even with the whole grip, even though it feels so comfortable in my hand. Well, I like the Pachmayr grips. The whole grip, and that's another thing. You got different rubber grips. I love the Pachmayr grips, love them. But for some reason, when it's not for some reason, but when it's hot out and it's humidity and I got to grab for it, even though I get a full grip on the gun, it's still a loose grip a little bit. So because my hands get sweaty, like big hands, I'm a big dude. I sweat in the summertime. So I prefer get something that's going to give me more stability and more grip. I actually shot this gun. It's a 40 cal. Everybody know 40 cal, especially Glock 23, is very, very snappy. I'm not recoil sensitive, but with these freaking Talon grips, it do not move. Now I got calluses on my hand because I lift weights, but I I was shooting with this and it was not. It was literally it felt so comfortable. It literally takes some of the recoil as well. So this took trial and tribulation. It took T&E. So what I'm trying to get you all to understand is, people, stop listening to everybody else. Go train, evaluate your gun, find what works for you. I love Streamlight. Streamlight is, I know there's some people that loves uh, the Surefire X300, the Surefire in general, very Surefire I want it. Reason why I like Surefire is not that I don't like it. I refuse to pay $300 to $400 plus for a freaking light. That's a freaking gun. I paid $340 plus shipping and handling and my transfer fee for this freaking gun. Okay, I bought it as a law enforcement trade-in. This light I got off eBay, found off eBay used for $70 plus another $10.99 for shipping and handling. Still less than $100. This light retails for $150. I'll buy 10 of these and be content with it versus me buying freaking three freaking Surefire. That's $1,000. That's me personally. Do what you will. I make great money. Money is not a problem. I'm not rich, but money is not a problem, especially when it comes to protecting and serving and saving my freaking life. You can't put a price on that, okay? Um, but Streamlight is that middle ground. It works. It's very bright. You can go on freaking Amazon, get a pack of the batteries for them for about 20, $30. Lasts you for freaking forever. I got a Streamlight on one of my freaking pistols on this one, my Glock 21. This is the same Streamlight. It's a little dirty because I was shooting today. The only thing, it's like got a little wear and tear from the holster, but I just go to show you T&E. I do dry firing practice. I draw from holster from my house and at the gun range also, testing, making sure that I'm actually able to get my gun out and get ready when I need it be. Okay, so that's what I'm trying to tell you, people. Tell you all, train, evaluate with your firearms. Stop listening to everything. Stop listening to everybody saying, "Oh, if you don't got this, you don't do that. You're not cool. You're not this. You're not that." Do what works for you. Do what works for freaking you. When I was growing up, this was tactical. You had a flashlight on your gun, some night sights. That was tactical. Okay, that was like you was like top secret. If your AR, you get AR and you get a freaking optic on it, flashlight. This was. I got a sling. I got a sling for it. That was like freaking tactical. Growing up, that was tactical. Nowadays, everybody got everything but the kitchen sink on their freaking gun, which is each his own. Do what works for you. If that makes sure, if that's what works for you is having all this stuff on your freaking gun, hey, more power to you. But I do what works for me. I do what is comfortable and what works for me, and I stay within my tax bracket. People, do not break yourself and bankrupt yourself trying to do what everybody say you should do. Do what works for you. Okay. So that's just my little 2 cents on the firearms, especially for new people that are coming into them, that's coming into firearms. Just be smart, be safe, and do what works for you. God bless people.